Yo guys, so PG back again with the Brewers franchise. This is our end of the season, kind of off-season video. We did lose the last game of the season. We called Zach Eflin up to pitch his first game of his major league career, and he did get outdueled by Francisco Liriano 2-3, and I'll show you the box score. And we had plenty of opportunities. We had more hits. Even Zach Eflin got into the hit parade. We had a lot of hits. If you guys want to check these out, just be sure to pause the video or whatnot. So that was that. We should have won, honestly, with all the opportunities we had, but we did lose. So I am going to simulate. I'm going to keep simulating until the World Series happens, and then I'll show you the World Series. So your 2017 World Series is Cubs versus Indians. Game 1 goes to the Indians. Game 2 to the Cubs. Game 3 to the Indians, so the series is 2-1. Game 4 to the Cubs, 2-2. Indians after 5, sorry. And the Indians defeat the Chicago Cubs in the 2017 World Series. So their two AL teams win in a row in this series. Last year was the Mariners. This year now the Indians. And I wanted to show you guys just the awards. Just do a quick little rundown. World Series MVP. Most valuable player for the National League. And you guys can stop, like I said, at any time. Because I'm just going to run through this kind of quick. Silver Sluggers, Brian Dozier on the, alright, so now we got to go to AL. Brian Dozier on the Nationals now, that's a good piece for them. And guys, I'm going to be creating a, what was it, a Twins stream only series. If you want to follow that, be sure to check that out. I'll tweet that out from my Twitter account. If you don't know my Twitter account, as my third base coach retires. If you don't know my Twitter account, you can check the link down below, and it'll show you. JJ Hardy retires, Matt Garza, Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod, wow, Omar Infante, Jason Vargas, Todd Bauer, I don't even know who that is. Chris Young, Ricky Nolasco, Glenn Perkins retires after 2 seasons. Hashi Iwakuma, that's surprising. Adrian Beltre, I could see that. Josh Hamilton, I could see. Joaquin Benya, Oliver Perez, Jason Worth, wow. Curtis Granderson, dude, this is weird. A lot of players are retiring. Francisco Liriano. These guys are retiring because of the poor free agent market. They were just on teams and have yet to hit the market. That's really... Jose Reyes retired because of age. Carl Crawford. Andre Ethier. Wow, so the next... Jose Batista, come on now. The next season is going to be very, 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 very weird without all these players in the league. Alright, and the rest are pretty much just, I mean, you guys probably know some of them. You know what, I'll just simulate like this. Just go kind of quick, and Jimmy Rollins, long time Phil. If you don't know, my favorite team is the Phillies. Oh yeah, but back to the, thing. Jimmy Rollins inducted to the Hall of Fame. Carlos Beltran, Alex Rodriguez, and Adrian Beltre. If you don't know, I will be playing, what did I just say? A Twin series on stream only. So you're going to have to come check that out if you would like to do that, if you would like to see it. Sheesh, that's a big contract. $8 million a year. Do I want to give it to a? He did just come off of like a career season. Yeah, but it wasn't even that good now. I'm just gonna try and re-sign Carlos Rendon for like 3 years because I think he'll be a big part of our staff. So I'll give him like $5 million a year. Rotation. Nick Williams. No, you're gonna be. No, I'll just give you depth. Ooh. Every day. Alright. Yeah, because you played every day this year, and unless barring a big trade, you're going to play every day next year, so. This Cody Ashley, I do want to re-sign him. Alright, platoon. Nah, because you're not going to platoon. You will, because you'll play, what's it called? Whatever that is. I'm not giving you that long, though. Just give these guys what they want. I'm not trying to go crazy. None of them are that important down here, I don't think. So it looks like I'm going to bring back all my starting pitchers except for Clay Buchholz just because he wants a little bit too much. Actually, a lot of bit too much. I only want to pay him like $5. He wants $3 more million a year. Oh, actually, I'm going to withdraw that. Time for a new backup catcher. As Chance Cisco made a big leap this year. I think he hit pretty close to 300. He went 1 for 4 in the last game of the season, so I don't know if he actually got 300. He was at 298 to start, so I'm gonna guess not. But Jomar Reyes, that's a guy to watch this season. He could get his first call up to the bigs. That's definitely a possibility. Actually, withdraw that. We actually don't have many guys on roster from the original team. Kirk Neuenhuis actually is one of the last guys, and Martin Maldonado. And it looks... Carlos Gonzalez, I think, goes back to Oakland. I think he was with Oakland originally. Or that might have been... I might be getting him in G. And Tyson Ross, one of the biggest starters, goes to the Red Sox. Chris Sale goes to the Rangers. That's a big deal right there. Tyler Flowers accepted. And we do sign our new third base coach, Chris Casilla. We are taking 6th in the Rule 5 draft, and most teams don't tend to pick players, but I found, what's his name last year? What's his name? John Singleton. So I am definitely interested in the Rule 5 draft. Even if we can't get a stud, we can at least get a depth player for our team. And I'm looking Michael Reed right here. He's definitely one of the bigger players I'm looking at, potentially wise, because that's what you're trying to get out of here, a good potential player. There's John Moscott, but he's kind of older. I mean, only a year, but still, there's difference between 26 and... I'm going to take Michael Reed. Oh, he's in my organization. That's funny. So we're going to go John Moscott. And then if nobody takes him in the second round, I'm going to go with that 70 overall shortstop. Oh, well, it looks like I was not able to draft, so it looks like I had too many people on my roster. And we are going through the winter meetings, and Marcus Strootman is dealt for JD Martinez, Travis Janowski, and Michael Fulmer. Big, huge deal there. And Dustin Pedroia gets dealt to the NL pennant winning Chicago Cubs for Carlos Gomez and Dylan Cease. That's a pretty crazy deal as well. And this is the deal we will be making we will be shipping Nick Williams, John Danks, and Brett Phillips for Billy Hamilton, because we are going to acquire our center fielder of the future. And Tom Beek, however you want to call it, because he is a 19-year-old pitcher, already a 63 overall with B potential. So he could work up fast, and we do need to fill up depth in our minor league system now that we are getting rid of Brett Phillips and John Danks, who would be a starter in our AAA system. So Tom Beek, who I'm actually very happy to get this young lefty in the system, because he looks like he could be pretty good, as he was born in South Korea, but he looks pretty American. I don't know, maybe his family just lived there, and he throws a two-seam, changeup, slider, and curveball. So he is a very exciting young prospect we are going to get in this deal. And Bud Norris will be released. We do decide to buy him out of his contract. He just wasn't cutting it, and now that we have Mosca in the major leagues, we had to make room. So there is that. And now with the trade for Billy Hamilton, we will move Kiki to left. Our pitching rotation to start the season will be Carlos Rendon, Jose Quintanilla, Jordan Lyles, Robbie Ray, Zach Eflin, with Justin Masterson, John Moscott, Tyler Thornburg, Sam Freeman, Jeremy Jeffress, Corey Kremble in the setup role, and Trevor Gott as our closer. And our everyday lineup will be Billy Hamilton, Dansby Swanson, Chance Sisco, Aaron Judge, John Singleton, Kiki Hernandez, Luis Valbuena, and Chris Owings. And then the DHs on a righty will be Cody Ashe, and on a lefty, Angel Pagan. And our first game of the season will be against the Cincinnati Reds, who we just made a trade with. So guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace. And like as much as you can. Tell your friends about this account, and we can get faster uploads. And I will see you for Game 1 of the 2018 season. Peace.